Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Wind Waker. In the last part, we beat the mini-boss and obtained the grappling hook. And in this part, we'll be finishing the Dragon Roost Cavern. Yeah, kill this guy. Oh yeah, and if you use the grappling hook on enemies, you can steal stuff from them. It's pretty cool. And he dead. So along with that part with the bombs in the wall and having to throw the rock at it, another part in this dungeon confused me the first time I played through it when I was a kid. Well, not really a kid, but still. Was figuring out how to get down there without dying. But, cut the ropes on the bridge, and then just sort of wait, and then the bridge will sort of collapse. Just make sure you don't fall in the lava, because if you do, you have to do it all over again. So, open up the chest, and what do we get? A joy pendant. Yeah, we'll be sort of getting a lot of these. I wonder how many we have at the moment. 6? Not bad. Alright, so hop across, and yeah. You have to cut all 3 ropes at the exact same time, which I failed at. It's funny, because I failed at it every single time once on all my practice runs. Alright. So now they're all broken. And now it falls. Now we hop across. Hop across. Hop across. And then hop across. So now, I believe we are nearing nope, not yet. Okay, in a second we will. So now those bats are going to be a real problem, so what we want to do is grapple hook onto this, and once he swings out, it will pull down and activate the switch, but as soon as he comes back, nope, I got screwed up. And then just immediately get off. Don't worry about turning around, you don't need to. So now, this is the part I was talking about, is if you have a tingle tuner, I believe I already have one set up somewhere. Where'd I put it down? Right here. Alright, so if you have the tingle tuner along with a cable that connects to a Game Boy, you can call Tingle in this room, specifically this room, for a reason. Now, I'm calling Tingle, and in each of the dungeons, except for Tower of the Gods, I believe, has a particular area that you can hit with a Tingle Bomb, and a chest will appear with a statue. So now I'm going to show you the Tingle Tuner screen on the Game Boy. So if you come right up here, and then use B for a Tingle Bomb, a chest appears. And that is all the use of the Tingle Tuner for me for now. So for now, I'll just call it back to Lincoln if I ever need it for like a red ting or something so I can heal. I'll get that back in focus. Then I'll use it. But I'll try not to. Also, I want to get rid of that stupid sound effect on the Game Boy too. And so open up the chest that Tingle just revealed to us. Da-da-da-da, and a dragon Tingle statue. And Tingle says, "Oh, Kazar, you found it. This is the Dragon Tingle statue. My brother Knuckle made it for me. I'm in what's called the Courage stance. By the way, there are 4 left. Please look for them on other islands." And by islands, he's actually meaning dungeons. So, you come over. Nope. Nope, stop. Go back down. Swing. 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 It's kind of fun watching Link go back and forth on the Game Boy. Alright, so... Hop. 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 Oh, come on, I'm so close. Alright, so now let's go through this door. And looks like no, I have to fight one of these, or a couple of these. I hate that. Oh no, don't kill. Yeah, knock them out and throw them on the Switch. Alright, that's a lot easier. And of course, you have to watch the cutscene every bit of time. So... Alright. So hit him a couple times until he turns into a ball. He'll stay this way for a little while. Drop him down on the Switch. Quickly run over. And voila. And we get ourselves a boss key. Or a big key, actually. Looks like they went back to big key and got rid of the boss key. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save and restart. This is a very common technique among Zelda games, to go back to the beginning of the dungeon without having to backtrack. And remember those magical pots? Yeah, they come in handy now. So we've just saved and reset. We're at the back of the beginning of the dungeon. You don't have to kill him, just sort of get him out of the way and then hop inside the magic pot. And we will appear outside the boss room. Use the grappling hook up there. Swing across. Ignore the evil salamander, whatever the crap they are things. And we get Knight's Crest. Those are extremely useful. Do not drop those. Do not sell those. Ooh, excuse me. Once you get 10 Knight's Crest, you can get a secret technique from Orca back at Outset Island. Use the big key. Open up El Grande door. And here we go. It's boss time. Oh. Okay, well, what's doing it? What's he throwing a fist about? There's nothing down here. Oh. Oh, wait. I was wrong. There's a giant crab down here. Hi. What's up? So, for phase 1, just keep running. Don't fall in the lava like I did. And wait for that to happen, except not fall in the lava and actually have time to react. Alright. So... arm comes up. Alright, and then grapple hook onto Valu's tail. And then swing across. That will cause the little rock thing up there to fall. And it cracks his armor a little bit, which is bueno for us. Just fill up my heart. He puts it back up. And now phase 1.5 begins. And just sort of run around until the tail comes back. Oh, and don't get hit by it, because if you do, you won't have enough time to react. Come on. Alright. So he gets his paw stuck. Or not. Alright. Gets stuck. Grapple onto Valu's tail. Come on, grapple onto Valu's tail. Swing across. The tail falls, well, not really the tail, but sort of the giant rock up there falls, and I'm low on health. There we go. There we go. Alright, tail's back. Ow. Come on! Oh my god. Alright. Get stuck. Or not. I need to go get hearts, like right now. Come on, give me that. Alright, get stuck. Grapple onto Valu's tail. Swing across. And on the third time, the rock falls. His armor completely shatters. Or it doesn't. There it goes. Now it's completely shattered. There we go. Come on. Target his eye. Come on! Quit this. And there you go. I would say Phase 2 is a lot easier than Phase 1. And he just sort of melts and then explodes. And there's his eye, which then turns into a heart container. And the lava somehow gets exposed to water and then turns to rock. Alright. Let's do it. Now I think Wind Waker is the only Zelda to feature a fire-based dungeon as the first dungeon. Usually the first dungeon is a forest or some sort of other leaf-oriented type thing. Like in, what's it called? Oracle of Seasons, it was Gnarled Root, which is sort of a forestal-based thing. Ocarina of Time had Dooku Tree and the Forest Temple, which are both first dungeons, and they're set. Majora's Mask had Woodfall. Twilight Princess had, what was that place called? Forest Temple, I guess you could call it. And we get Din's Pearl, yeah! The gem the Ritos claim was passed down by the great goddess. And Valu looks happy, I guess. Oh. I can't read that. So, some sort of wind shrine, huh? Ooh, I'm a true hero. I am a hero. Not as much of a hero as Zack Fair was, but hero nonetheless. And calmly runs off. Thank you so much, blah blah blah, see you again someday. The irony. Foreshadowing. Medley's awesome. So... Oh, Beetle. Let's go talk to Beetle in the shop ship. See if he has anything good to sell us. And there's the bait bag. I guess we could have bought it outside Island or before we went to Dragon Roost, but I never really thought of it. Alright, so I want to buy a Huey pair. Lets you take control of seagulls. It'll actually be pretty useful. And all-purpose bait. Bait is actually really useful too. And I want to get 2 of those. And another pair. Bye. And that's everything for now. So now we need to go check out that wind shrine that Medley was talking about, which is right over here. Oh, and I also want to get a picture of a crab if I can. I don't think I can because I think it's full. But let's check. Alright, well let's try Wind Wakering it. Alright, we got our first song. Which changes the wind's direction. Oh look, it's a frog. Zephos, god of winds. And if you want to look into the etymology of Zephos, just look up the word Zephyr in a dictionary. You'll see what I mean. Assuming Zephyr means what I think it means. I'm pretty sure it does. Anyways, his brother Cyclos. Also, if you want to look up the etymology of that, look up the word cyclone. Which does mean what I think it means. Creepy. Anyways, the Wind's Requiem, the song we just learned, changes the wind's direction, which is pretty much necessary for a sailboat. So, we sail to the south, huh? Oh, get on the boat! Oh, can I only get on this side? What's wrong with you? Why can't you get on the boat? Ah. Alright, well, let's make the wind southerly. Do, do, do. Alright, so we're going to be using that song a lot. So now we can get in the boat. And now we have a little map and compass thing, and then blah blah blah. Let's get on our sail, and we'll start sailing away. Now, unlike last time when I stopped, when I got the... Oh god, now you're gonna talk to me. Oh, it's a fish. So basically, these little fish are found in each one of the quadrants, and when you talk to them, they fill up your map. And they give you a little information about the island, too. And it basically tells you if you see a bunch of fish leaping around, feed them some bait, and oh no, get back on the boat. If you see some fish jumping out of the water, go near them, feed them some bait. You know, this bait, it's kind of why I got it. And feed it to them, and they'll fill up your chart and give you information about the island. So now, we're at about 20 minutes here. I believe I'll have enough space on the card to make it to the, oh, that far? I don't know. It might be a little while. Anyways, I guess I'll just sail for the rest of the, stupid clock, for the rest of the episode. So if you're not interested in watching me sail, just move on to the next episode if I have it uploaded. And if not, then just enjoy the music, I guess. It's great music, too. I'll shut up so you can listen to it. Oh, I missed it. I missed that one too. So I want to go back and get that. If I can. I'm not sure I can. Dang. Alright, well I see a fish. And also look out for these little cyclones there. It'll knock you around. I don't think you'll take any damage, it'll just knock you around. And I see a fish up there, so I want to get some bait ready. I also see a beetle ship. Alright, so target, use your bait. It says hi, open up your sea chart. Eastern Triangle Island. Alright, well, basically telling us about fairies and how they bring you back to life when you die, and another beetle ship. He shows up around all over the place. Eventually you can get a sea chart, which will tell you where he is. And also, there are monsters here. Lots of them. But at the moment, you can't fight them, so just sort of avoid them. Let's see. The next dungeon, the one we're going to now, we will get an item that we can use to sort of fend them off, but not very effectively. This island, I believe, is Paw Print Island, which is home to lots and lots of choo-choos. That's not Paw Print Island, never mind. Ignore everything I just said. See those, two sort of island things up there? Well, actually there's three, but maybe you can't see one. But there's two sort of big towers out there. Yep, that's where we're going. Right there. Not that. That. Oh yeah, and you can jump too. Which is pretty cool. You know, it gets really ominous when there's like no waves in the water and it's all just one flat color. It gets kind of creepy sometimes. especially with the lack of music. It just makes it all feel so anything could happen at any given moment. Alright, and we get interrupted by a cutscene. Yes, I do see what rises on the horizon, and that is the Forest Haven. Probably one of the coolest places. The Great Dooku Tree, huh? There's actually a theory where this Deku Tree is actually the same one from Ocarina of Time. Or actually the sprout from Ocarina of Time. No, stop. Now let's see if there's anything in here. Nope. So if you look at a map of the Great Ocean and Ocarina of Time's Hyrule map, the Great Deku Tree, both Great Deku Trees sort of line up. Dragon Roost Island and Death Mountain sort of line up, and Forsaken Fortress and Gerudo Fortress sort of line up. So you can sort of tell that this is the Ocarina of Time land, but in a different time. And anyways, this is the end of Let's Play Wind Waker. Maybe next time, where we will be going through the Forest Haven, and we're going to be going over there, in that creepy looking place, for a new dungeon. See you next time. Yeah, spin attacks. They're cool.